welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new here, then hello and welcome. To get this video started, I'm going to be doing my 7 most disappointing products from 2017. I seen this video on my friend Samantha March's channel. I love her channel. If you guys haven't watched her videos, you should check her out. I will link her down below so you can go ahead and check out her videos. She posts daily and does some amazing content. So I saw this video on her page and I thought that it was a really cool video idea. I'm not sure if she's the one that came up with it, but I do think it's a really cool video to do, just showing some products that necessarily didn't work out for you this year. So these aren't necessarily new products to me. They're just products that I tried this year, and I have 7 different products that I'm going to share with you guys, and I'm going to share with you why they didn't work for me. Really quickly, if these are products that you guys love, nothing against you. I'm not bashing the products by any means. I'm just saying that they personally didn't work out for me, and I do want to make sure that I am clear on that. Really quickly before we get started, we do have a schedule now. I post on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I also have a giveaway going on right now. I'm going to link it down below so you guys can go ahead and enter. And our big holiday giveaway starts on Friday, December 1st. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you do not miss out on that giveaway, as well as the one I currently have going on right now. Let's get started with the video. Okay, so as I mentioned, these are products that just don't work out for me. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my 7 products that stood out to me the most that I did not like this year. I was gonna say that this video was a little bit hard to make, but it really wasn't, because honestly, I thought I was gonna do this video and it came to mind really quickly which products I didn't like this year. These are products that I absolutely had a problem with, that I did not like at all. And one of them I actually returned, which for me to return something is a huge deal. So yeah, I'm gonna share those with you really quickly. I do want to say again that just because these products didn't work out for me doesn't mean that they won't work out for you. So keep that in mind as you're watching this video. For the first thing that didn't work out for me in 2017 is the Huda Beauty lashes. So I have the lashes in Scarlet. I purchased these early, I want to say early at the beginning of the year. I purchased these and I just had the hardest time applying them. I don't know if it was just me or if it's the lashes. I do want to give it another shot and purchase maybe another pair. I got the one in Scarlet, so these are the lashes that I purchased. I just had a hard time applying them. I felt like they were super uncomfortable to wear, and I am fairly good with lashes. I wear them almost every single day, so for me to feel like they are uncomfortable, I feel like means that they are just, yeah, they're not gonna work out for me, because I typically wear them all the time. So for me, comfort isn't really an issue. I almost never feel them anymore, but I could not wear these. Like, they were hard to even get around my eye. They didn't really conform. You know how sometimes when you have a lash, you can kind of like get it to form to your eye? This was not happening with this lash. I don't know if it's the lash band, but yeah, I just wasn't a fan. So this is Scarlet, like I said, and just not for me. I do want to give her other lashes a try. I know a lot of people really like the Farrah lashes, so I do want to give her lashes another try, but for me, this was a no-go. The next product is from Kylie Cosmetics. So this is the Metal Matte Lipstick in Kai Majesty. I believe I got this when I purchased some of her other liquid lipsticks. This came as like a free lipstick. And yeah, I know why, because I was not a fan of this at all. I don't know if it's the formula that I didn't like, or yeah, I think it was the formula, because okay, so here's what it looks like swatched. It doesn't look horrible. It looks really pigmented. It looks like it's gonna be a nice gloss. Well, it's very, very hard to wear. I feel like this is pretty much, to me, unwearable. I had the hardest time wearing this. I put it over top of something. I wore it by itself. It just broke apart all over. I mean, it was all over my teeth. It was all over my face. I've worn it probably like 3 or 4 times because I tried to give it a fair go, because I think that the color, like the color's cool, it's different, but I couldn't get down with the formula. I just feel like it just didn't work out for me. Like I said, it broke up everywhere, and I am not typically one who likes a lipstick that does that. I mean, who does? But I just couldn't deal with the fact that it felt so like crummy and just, yeah, I just wasn't a fan. So the next product that I want to mention, I actually do not have with me. It is the Dior Forever foundation. I will put a picture either here or on the other side of it because I did return mine. So I returned mine to Sephora. First off, let's start off by saying that this is a $50 foundation. That's a lot of money for a foundation, for anything really. $50 is a lot of money. And I heard so many people raving about this foundation, Jaclyn Hill being one of the biggest that I was hearing about it all the time, made me want it so bad. So I finally got a gift card and I was like, I'm gonna purchase it. It has to be amazing, it has to be like incredible. So I got it and I think I tried it out like 3 or 4 times and it was nice, but it just wasn't amazing. Like it wasn't worth $50. And my skin looked okay. There was nothing necessarily wrong with it, wrong with the formula or anything like that. I just couldn't justify spending $50 on a foundation that reminded me of my Maybelline foundation that cost $5. Like I just couldn't. There was nothing really special about that foundation that made me want to keep it or buy it again or anything like that. So I went ahead and I returned mine. I typically never do that. Like I really have to dislike something in order to return it. And I did, I returned it. So that was definitely something that I was not a fan of in 2017. My next disappointing product from 2017 is this Kevyn Aucoin Neo Limelight Highlight. So here's what it looks like. Really, really pretty. It looks so beautiful in the pan. Another thing that is like super highly priced, so this costs $58. $60 for this highlighter, okay? So when I got this, I actually got this from Octali to review, but when I received this, I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, like this is gonna be amazing, like a $60 highlighter, like this has to be the best thing ever. And yeah, it wasn't. So this is what it swatches like. It looks pretty nice, you know, like pretty. But like when I swatch it, can you guys even see it? Like it's barely existent. Like I'm literally rubbing it on my hand and I don't even know if you guys can even barely see it. That's how it applies on your face. Like it's like hardly there. It's a very, very powdery formula, which I don't know if that has something to do with it, but it's just like, it's barely even to where you can even see it. And I'm someone that likes, I like a blinding highlight. And I'm not knocking any natural highlight. So if this is meant to be a natural highlight, I'm not really knocking that. I'm just saying that for the colors that it's supposed to be, like this, you know, purpley neon pink thing, I feel like it should have a little bit of punch to it, like a little bit of pigment. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I just feel like I can't even get on board with how much money this costs and the fact that it just hardly even is pigmented at all. So my next disappointing product from 2017 is the Subculture palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm pretty sure if a lot of people did this video, this would be on their list. So here's my problem with the palette. I can make this palette work. So it's not like it's unusable or it's horrible, but this is my disappointing products of 2017. And if I'm being completely honest, I was disappointed with this palette. I love Anastasia's palettes. The Prism palette was really good. I love Modern Renaissance, the Master palette. I have a lot of their palettes, her palettes really, and I really like them. So I was beyond excited to get this palette, and I got it, and I just, I know there was a lot of issues with this palette, and I don't know if maybe I got one of the wrong, you know, the bad palettes, but first off, this pan right here actually fell out of my palette, so I had to glue it back in, which that's totally normal, that can happen. But it was just kind of like a topper on the fact that I just had a hard time. I had a hard time blending the eyeshadows. No matter how many times I tried, I've used this palette probably 30 times, I'm not even kidding. And I just don't feel like I ever get much payoff. This is the shimmer. I just feel like I just never, here's what it looks like on my hands. Like you can barely see it. I just feel like I don't really get much pigment from this. I do like some of the mattes. Roxy's okay and like Dawn, but they're just not amazing. And I wanted this palette to be amazing, and I feel like for $42, it should have been amazing. And for as excited as I was to get this palette, I wanted to be amazed by it, but it was a miss for me. So the next product I want to talk about is actually a sponge. So I tried this year the Real Techniques sponge, and I actually am going to put a picture here or here because I actually gave it to my friend because I just didn't like it. So a lot of people compare it to the Beauty Blender, which is what I kind of thought I was going to get, something that was like a little bit soft and like easy to use, really great dupe for my $20 Beauty Blender. Well, I don't feel like I really got that. I think that the sponge, for me personally, because I know a lot of people that love this sponge, but for me, I just couldn't even compare it. Like it didn't even compare to my Beauty Blender, like not even a little bit. I could barely even use it. I feel like it was too like hard. Like I feel like it just wasn't a Beauty Blender. So I guess that's why I'm putting it on my disappointing list. I'm not saying that it's a horrible sponge. I could definitely make it work, but it definitely was not what I thought it was going to be, and that's why it was disappointing to me. Okay, so the very last thing on my disappointing products of 2017 is my tattoo liner from Kat Von D. This is literally so many people's favorite eyeliner. Like, so many people. I see it everywhere. Everyone uses it all the time. Definitely a lot of people's favorites. For me though, I didn't like it. I don't know. Like I was so excited when I got it. Here's what the tip looks like. I was really excited to finally get this because I feel like I'd seen so many people using it and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get the perfect wing. So here's what mine looks like. I just did like 4 brush strokes. You can see that it's just like, it's almost like streaky, and I don't know if maybe mine is dried up, but honestly it was like that when I first got it. So even like going like this, like it doesn't really like work very well. Like I have to push really hard to get any product to even come out, and I still just feel like it's really like, even the applicator, like here, let me show you guys what I mean. Okay, so you're looking at the applicator now. So do you see how like it's not really gonna give you a precise line because it's so like wonky. Like I feel like you can just kind of go like really quickly, and that's what happens with me when I use this. It also skips a lot, which I don't like with my liner. I typically use my Inglot 77 gel liner. That's what I prefer, but I do like using pens as well. I have one from Galactic that I love that is a felt tip pen. So it's not that I don't like this type of liner. I just had a really hard time using this, and I just feel like I was so disappointed in it, and I just feel like it just didn't work out for me. Okay guys, that is going to be the end of my disappointing products of 2017. I hope that you guys liked this video. I do not like to be negative on my channel, and I personally don't necessarily feel like this type of video is negative per se. I mean, I am saying negative things about these products on my end. I'm by no means downplaying any of these products. If they're your favorite product, good for you. I hope that they are. I hope that you spend the money and you love them. But I just kind of want to do these videos from time to time and share with you guys what I didn't really love, because a lot of times, you know, I'm showing you what I love, and sometimes, you know, we can show what we don't like too. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Leave a comment down below on your disappointing products of 2017. Maybe you can save me a shopping trip. Also, comment your favorite products of 2017. I will definitely be doing a favorite products of 2017 probably in a couple weeks here, and I'll share with you guys what I think of each and every single one of my favorite products. So I'll be doing a big video where I share all of my favorites. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you do not miss out on that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.